Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the second episode of League of Legends for the Win. This time we're going to be showing you guys 25 facts about League of Legends that you may or may not have known. All of these you can find at the League of Legends wiki or on other videos or just maybe from your own experience. So stay tuned, there's some pretty interesting stuff here. Alright guys, fact number 1, Jace equals MC Hammer. If you didn't already know this, Mercury Cannon plus Mercury Hammer equals MC Hammer. Fact 2. Draven is able to steal the enemy Draven's axe, and is prompted a separate line when he does. Number 3. Pantheon's original lore stated that he came from Stanpar, a tribe which happens to be an anagram for Spartan. 4. Rammus' defense level is the highest in League of Legends, however, his base health points are low. Mundo's model in the beta differed somewhat slightly from the current model. Lee Sin actually has a few interesting things about him. First of all, he had a separate skin when he was originally made. He was announced before Udyr, but at least a long time afterwards. He was a subject of one of Riot's troll videos. I believe you can Google April Fool's Lee Sin joke, and that will come up. Not only that, but if you say Lee Sin outside quickly, it actually sounds like listen. Kind of makes sense when you think about the fact that he can't see. The snakes seen in Summoner's Rift in the grass actually disappear when Cassiopeia is playing. When you look closely, the death cap actually has a face on it. There's a slight chance of Skarner saying Scar, Scar, Skarner upon saying 12 seconds in a bush. This is a reference to Pokemon and how Pokemon often say their name. The original Twisted Fate was considered the most overpowered champion. His teleport was a normal ability and was global. His ultimate was a global slow plus global vision and made his ultimate channel quicker. Upon certain requirements, Rengar and Kha'Zix are able to fight over the title of the Ultimate Hunter or the Ultimate Predator. If Rengar has a bone-tooth necklace, and Kha'Zix has 3 evolutions, the two may fight to the death. If Kha'Zix wins, then he is given his 4th evolution point. If Rengar wins, he is given a replacement for his bone-tooth necklace titled Kha'Zix Head. This is basically a bone-tooth necklace, but maximum stacks, and it doesn't get lost upon death. The Trinity Force is a direct reference to The Legend of Zelda's Triforce. If you look closely, though, you can also notice that the Sheen and the 2 Zeal swords from the recipe appear in the Trinity Force. In the original Legend of Zelda, what was required for the Triforce was courage, wisdom, and power. This is also represented by the ingredients required for the Trinity Force. Kog'Maw may or may not have been based off the Cebuano term Kog'Mo, which literally means the hardened mucus in one's nose. Baron Nashor backwards very closely resembles Roshan, which is the jungle boss in Dota. Not only was Kassadin's model different in the beta, he also had a different ability that gave him armor penetration. This really made him a viable AD carry. Tyrant Swain can actually be seen in the bottom left corner of Battle Bunny Ribbon's splash art. In the Journal of Justice, Blitzcrank is actually seen running his own dating service. This dating service is known as Blitzcrank Fleshling Compatibility Services. The Scout Mastery is actually a mastery which features Teemo. If you look closely, you can notice that it's actually Teemo holding up a spyglass. Shaco is an anagram for chaos. Kassadin was almost the only Void champion to not have an apostrophe in his name, as Malzahar's original name was Alzahar. Singed was likely the first champion to be made. Ionian boots were actually only added to the shop upon the Ionian victory and the Noxus vs Ionia player match. This was sponsored by Riot Games, and the winners received their choice of adding an item to the shop. Now, it was among this and a few other items, and I believe the Noxan equivalent was a Doran's item that actually gave you a bit of spell vamp. Zera has 3 hidden passive with other champions. When Leona uses Sunlight on her, Zera actually physically grows. When Sion kills Zera, or vice versa, either of them gain 10 gold, depending on who killed who. When Maokai is within approximately 500 units of Zera, he actually gains a small movement speed buff. Any champion with shades or sunglasses actually takes 1 less damage from Leona's passive, Sunlight. Upon using Smokescreen and Nocturne, Graves will actually be prompted to say, "I've got your darkness," or "Who's in the dark now?" Alright guys, thanks again for watching this episode. If you liked it, I would really appreciate a like. Really appreciate it. If you want to see any more of these episodes, just leave a comment, leave a like, tell your friends, do whatever you think necessary. And as always, see you guys next episode.